Alright, welcome to my very crowded bedside table. I really like to order stuff from this website called Yami Buy. It's got a lot of, overseas products from Asia, China, Japan, Korea, all that fun stuff. I really like it because I can get a lot of maybe food or beauty products that I can't really find anywhere else here, especially in the city that I live in now. There's a few Asian supermarkets, but not a whole lot of options. So I thought I'd do a little haul from some of the stuff that I've bought recently. It's actually like two different purchases that I had, but I thought I could put them all together in one. So I'll start first with my teas. So I've been drinking a lot more of dried teas, from kind of traditional Chinese medicine. When I lived over there, there were ones that were really helpful for my period cramps. So I've been trying to get more into learning more about, different combinations and recipes and how they can be helpful. But then also there's like a favorite one that we always get from a dim sum place, which is chrysanthemum tea. See if that'll focus. I got a lot of faces and words and books back there. So I had already started using this, but it's literally just little dried chrysanthemum flowers. And when you steep that, they usually add some rock sugar. So I bought some of that as well. You can see it's like little raw chunks of sugar. Yeah. And then before you get worried, most of the times when you see a date on at least Chinese products, they are not the expiration date, it's usually the manufacturer date. So I got some rock sugar to go with the chrysanthemum. And then this is something one of my coworkers used to always drink. I don't have the lily bulbs, but I remember her drinking lily bulbs and roses. I think it was for skin. But it's a nice floral, refreshing tea to have. And sorry, it's kind of hard to see when it's trying to focus on all my stuff in the background. But yeah, it's like little rosebuds. So I got some of that. And then I saw a recipe for the rosebuds alongside some dried pear. So I bought that. You can see it's just dried slices of pear. I'm really excited to try this one, never had that before. As you can see, this one has an expiration date written on the side. Yeah, and then the manufacture date on the front. So I got some pears. And then lastly, I got some goji berry. I tried to buy ones that were specifically for tea, because I know there's different quality, and sometimes I worry about, impurities or maybe things in there that I don't really want to be drinking all the time. But this brand seemed to have a lot of reviews and seemed pretty reliable. Again, there's the manufacture date, not the expiration date. A little quality seal. My Chinese still isn't great, but when I look at stuff like this, I'm like, that meme of Ed from Good Burger, where it's like, I know some of these words. Alright, and that was all the tea. Something else that I have is a lot of, I guess you could call it diet foods, supplements, stuff like that. I get pretty nostalgic for some of the diet foods that I had when I lived in China. I don't want to call it diet foods, that sounds weird. Just like, like lower calorie snacks or things to keep you full. One thing I love, this is actually Korean, but I buy a lot of these little pouches. It's like meal supplement, protein drinks. Again, sorry for having to go sideways on you. But it's like a little pouch. It has a spout at the top. You just screw it off, and then you fill the top with water, shake it up, and it's a little on-the-go protein drink. 17 grams of protein. But I really like these because I can just throw them in my work bag, and they're lightweight. I can drink them if I want to that day. If not, it's okay. It's not like it's weighing down my bag. And plus the corn flavor is so good. I get really tired of everything being chocolate or peanut butter flavored, protein, this and that, so it's nice to have some other flavors. But yeah, I usually buy like packs of these at a time because I like them so much. Again, that actually might be an expiration date on there. 12/19, yeah, 2025. So I got those little protein drinks. And then I've been seeing a lot of this brand on Red Note and on Yami Buy. But a while back I got some, I think it was like protein powder mixture, but it had different chunky things in there, like dried nuts and fruits, and it's for mixing into yogurt. But I saw these protein bars and thought I would try them. I haven't tried this flavor yet, white peach and oolong, but I did try this one, the taro puree and coconut, and I have to say it's really not that good. It's okay, I guess, but it gives me kind of like a, I don't know, waxy taste. So I don't know if I'll ever buy these again. Plus there was only like 3 in a pack, and they were quite expensive, so I don't know if I recommend these, but I do like the protein powder things that you can mix in with yogurt. So I got those two. And this was just like in the other suggested things. I'm gonna move some of this stuff out of the way. This was just kind of in the suggested buys, but you know, just things that are higher in fiber that keep you satiated. These little kind of, it says cookies, but it's kind of a cross between a cookie and a cracker. But I think there's like 3 little crackers in there, and I like these because sometimes I don't have a lot of time at work and I don't want to take a full lunch, but I get hungry, so when I run into the office I'll just pop one of these in my mouth. This one is, what is it, quinoa something? Quinoa coconut milk flavor. A lot of fiber. And then I've been eating these. I really like these. It is the, oh, it's kind of too shiny, raw cocoa oatmeal flavor. Yeah, I would recommend these. And finally, these came in a really big box. I can't show you the whole thing, but they're just like little seed crackers. And I like it because they come individually wrapped like this. Little cracker pouches. And I really like having these just with a cheese stick. Okay, so that's all like the food stuff. Finally, the whole reason I did a Yami Buy order is because I went camping recently and I had a pretty bad reaction to the sunscreen I was wearing. It was just a regular old banana boat. But I'd been noticing that when I would use it, you know, to go to baseball games, things like that, I would get a little rash, you know, but it would go away within a day, like little red bumps, kind of itchy. But because I was using so much of it over the weekend, my body really reacted to it. And I looked it up online, and it seems like other people have had that problem with banana boat or certain ingredients with those bigger brands. So I tried to find one that would be good for sensitive skin. So I bought this one. I've used this brand before for like face sunscreen, and it seems like this one was fine for face and body, but a lot of people recommended it. So hopefully when I try this one out, I won't break out in a rash, because it was all over my arms and legs. I couldn't sleep one night. It was so itchy. I was just scratching all night long. So I got that. Excited to try it. Like I said, I've had something similar before in this brand, and I always enjoyed it. Japanese. Not brand, but I did this. I don't think this started in Japan. It says made in Japan, but it kind of reminds me of how Nivea is big over there, but that's not an actual Japanese. It's not Japanese in origin, the brand. This is something I've been wanting to try for a really long time. See if we can get that to come into focus. Yes. I've had on again, off again acne my whole life, even though I'm in my 30s now. But I do have some dark spots from that damage over the years and from sun, and specifically I have like one kind of brownish patch, almost like a circle on one of my cheeks, and it's become more noticeable over the years. So I'm hoping if I try this that we can lighten it a little bit. I don't care if it goes all the way away, but I don't know, it's just kind of distracting, I feel, when I put my makeup on. Just like a little tube of it. And so far, everything that I've bought from Yami Buy seems legit to me. I try to buy from it's kind of like Amazon where you can see who the seller is. So I try to do the ones where it says like Yami Buy, like direct from Yami Buy is the seller. And last but not least, I grabbed this on a whim. I've been kind of cycling through different moisturizers lately. The one that I've, always go back to is it Claire's? Dear Claire's. The one that comes in the tube. I can't think of what it is now, but it's been popular for years. The kind of like moisturizing balm. Hold on, I'm gonna go grab it. Okay, I'm back. Ow. Oh, I just hit my knee. Ouch, 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 ouch. I hit it on the headboard. This is the one I'm talking about. I feel like this one's been popular for a long time. As you can see, I get every last drop out of it. But sometimes that's a little too moisturizing or thick for the summer. So I've been trying different things. Nothing's really that, much better than this. They're okay, but not my favorite. So I just thought I would try something new. Yeah, it says relief cream, but I think you're just supposed to use it like a moisturizer. But it had some good reviews, so we'll try that out. Might let you all know how I like it. That's something I can do too one day, is maybe go over my kind of skincare routine. I always like trying new things, but it seems like I just keep coming back to kind of the basics or the favorites, like this Rich Moist Soothing Cream. But, alright, that's all the stuff that I got. I'm really excited to try my teas. Maybe I'll do a little morning routine one day with that. Maybe the skincare and the teas. Anyways, that's all for now.